back to KSU Comics, and hope everybody's New Year's is fantastic. Went fantastic, anyways. Mine was pretty good, not too bad. So a little story of what happened over the weekend is I was driving by CBCS, and there were some people outside in the line, so I just decided to show up. I sent the email to them, but they never got back to me. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna drive by there. It says open on Google, so I got in line, and they saw me. They were like, "You got an appointment?" I was like, "No, I don't." "Well, how many comics you want to send to us?" I said, "I just got this one. It's a Lobo comic. I wanted to get a signature verified." The guy looked at me. He goes, "We're kind of busy." He goes, "Fine, I can do it." I'm like, "Yes." So I went inside. They didn't allow me to do any video inside, fortunately, but it was a quick process. He asked me what's the name of the comic and who signed it, and I was looking around. It's kind of a small place. It's not that big inside. They have a couple of comics and some other trading cards and behind the glass, on the bottom for display. It wasn't that bad, but it was my first time being there. But anyways, they took my comic, and then they said it was going to be about $80, and I was like, wow, it's kind of steep. $80 is kind of expensive, but I am getting it in a week or in a week and a half, they said, so it is a fast track. I don't have to pay for shipping because I took it there, and I'm going to go pick it up. They're going to email me when it's ready, and I'll do the unboxing for you. So yeah, I went to CBCS, and I didn't get to take my grandfather's because it was one of those spur of the moments type of things. I told him about it, that it's gonna be about $80, and I can take it when I go pick up mine. But I don't know if he wants to do it. He said $80 is kind of steep, so he said he's gonna think about it until he has a week and a half till I get my email saying it's ready. So hopefully he lets me do it, because I really did want to compare his to mine, the grading. But yeah, that's what I did over the weekend. Hey, I got something to show y'all guys. I went to a comic store right after CBCS. I went to Titan Comics, which is in Dallas, Texas. It has the best vintage that I've seen of all the comic stores I've been to. If you want vintage comic books, they do got some modern too, brand new ones. But if you want to find old ones, in the 60s, the 50s, you might get lucky and find Golden Age 1 or 2. That's the best place to do it, because they have all of the comics in ABC order, and then you undo these drawers, and then they're not just in ABC order now, they're numbered. So if let's just say they had Action Comics #1 reprint, I think they do. So they got Action Comics #1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and if they don't have one, it skips the numbers. But it might go from 1, and they don't got the first 10, but it goes to 1 to 11. So it's still in order. It's just they're missing that issues there in between. So if you know what comic you're looking for, they have a database, or you can ask them and they can help you find it. But it's pretty cool, because if you know something you want to look for, then you can just go okay, Fantastic Four number 80. All right, this one's 80 right here. His 81's behind it, 82, 83. So a lot of the key issues that he have, and they're all raw books. They're hard to find, and I found a couple of key issues, potential key issues. What I say a key issue is a first appearance, in a cameo, or a full appearance, maybe introduced of a metal item, or a weapon, like the first appearance of Stormbreaker. That's a key issue, because it's Stormbreaker, and now they have it in a movie. First appearance of like the new Batmobile or something like that, a new airplane that a superhero's using. Any type of new something new that can revolutionize the comic book, and then they bring it out to a movie, could be a key issue. It doesn't really have to be something real old, but it's best to get something that's older than newer, because you never know what villain may come out in the next Marvel movie. It may be something that nobody's ever heard of, because they want to do something a little different. or it could be just like a mini monster or something, like a mini villain before they get to the big villain, just to mix things up. So that's what I got here. I found I got 2 books from Titan Comics, but I'm only going to show you one for right now. Okay, so let me show you this comic. It's a Fantastic Four number 80, and it came out in 1968, I believe. I only bought it for $6, so you can't beat a 1968 Fantastic Four first appearance for $6. Like, it's a raw, yeah, it's only a 2.0, sure, but a first appearance, you never know where a movie might come out and they might have this this villain. It could be just a mini villain, but you never know. You always want to have a first appearance, especially that older comic like this. Those are key issues. Those are potential key issues that will skyrocket in the future. This is the first appearance of Tomazoma. I think that's how he say his name in the comic. He's kind of like a spirit, in a tribal spirit, and it turns out that it was a company that made him like a robot, and he was terrorizing the village because they wanted their oil. But after defeating him, they found out that he was a robot. He wasn't actually the real spirit. But it is the first appearance of him in the comic book, and Fantastic Four, helped defeat him. So it was only 12 cents when he came out. So I think this is a good deal. $6 for first appearance in 1968. Fantastic Four number 80. It was made by Stan Lee, and Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott did the cover and art. So you got the heavy hitters. That's the back there. Like I said, this is an older comic. It's only a 2.0. I was looking up on eBay. They're going for about $200 to $300 for 9.4 CGC. And you could get them for about $5 to $20 raw. I would try to get it the best grade possible, because you never know what will go up or not. All I can tell you is first appearances are all key issues. Just because they don't have a villain out right now doesn't mean they're gonna not have it in the future. I mean, he can even come out in a cartoon, and that's all you need for this comic to come up. It doesn't actually have to be a movie. It could be a cartoon. It could be in a series. Anything's possible. With the comic industry. But yeah, this is a good comic here. I'm happy I went to Titan Comics. I did get another first appearance, and I will show you that one. It's a Batman comic. I believe it's from maybe the 50s or the 60s. I have to look it up. I have to do a little research, but it is an older Batman comic. And I'm happy to show you that one on my next video. Thank you.